All right. That setup that you have don't work, Gort. And it can't. We're not doing it no more.
It does work. You
No, yeah, it
Really?
does. We have a different intro for the Hangout intro.
Oh, well,
And
you
when
have
you
to
hit go
change it.
live,
You have to change
it's
it.
automatic. No, I'm not changing it every show,
Okay.
back and forth. No, we're not doing it no more.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome everybody.
Awkward.
Hi.
Hello.
Don't worry about their bickering. It's like an old married couple.
Nobody bickering. I'm just saying it just doesn't work since we have two variety shows and you got to do it every time.
No, it
What's the
works.
point?
It's just user error.
No,
okay.
what's the point of doing it every time? For that point, just hit the right intro.
No,
So
we're not
hostile.
bickering.
Point.
We're not yelling, children. We're having
There's
a
no point.
conversation. We're
There
just
is no point.
using our loud
I hate
voice.
when mommy and daddy fight.
I know, right?
Well, maybe the captain should have steered the ship.
Well, you kind of barreled in front of me and interrupted.
You went live while he was on the pot.
I went live at 9:05. That's where we're supposed to go live.
Anyway, good evening, Wolf Nation. This is your newly elected Pope speaking. It's Friday. You know what that means? It's time for another ROC Hangout. If you want to join in on the fun, check the ROC group for the link or message one of us. Be happy to have you. But tonight we got E Prime, we got Gort, we got Mr. Eric Z, we got Coco Smooth, we got Scott Rod, and we got
Hey, yo.
Super Fan Joe. What's up, everyone? How you doing?
I was very happy to hear about your election. I know you got your own way of doing it. You know, they at the Vatican got the black smoke and the white smoke, and the way you did it was you just randomly shot holes into your engine, and whichever smoke came out was how we knew who was elected, whether it be you or the missus. But congratulations.
Nice.
Pope Leo Kaiser the second.
That's awesome.
So
What's new, everyone? How you doing?
yeah, I'm good. You know, bumps in the road, but you know what? My little garden I sent y'all pictures of, dude. I've got my beans are sprouting up, my corn's coming up, squash. Everything's you know, doing all right there.
Everything's coming up, Joe.
Your little
I know,
garden,
it
bro.
sounds stupid, but you know, I mean, you plant this little seed or this little bean, and now I'm gonna have this, you know, stuff I can harvest food from later. I don't know. It sounds stupid, but it's kind
How'd
of
you plant it? Did you flick the bean?
So when are you building the bomb shelter, Joe?
that is post show. What did you say, Wolfie?
When are you building the bomb shelter?
Oh, I've already started. I've already started. I'm going to buy the property around me and convert it. And, you know,
And on his farm, he had a
going to build a compound.
compound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my plan when I retire was to
Fortress.
move, get 10 acres of land, clear off the center, live in the center, greenhouse, underground like cellar root system, stuff like that, orchard. Just be left alone. Solar, wind. I don't need to rely on anybody. Deer
Marijuana.
wanders through. There's my meat. I'm good. You know, that kind of stuff. Courtney is not necessarily on board with that. But I've been trying to.
No kidding.
And she's like, you mind if we just start trying to plant some stuff and grow some of our own food? I said, I got you. So she was thinking like a couple of tomato plants, maybe a blackberry bush or two, something like that. Now I've gone full board. I've got 2 apple trees, a peach tree, blueberry, raspberry, blackberries, 3 raised garden beds, and putting other stuff around the house. Got strawberries. I'm trying that gutter system where you get like just a rain gutter, and then you put dirt in it, and then you put your strawberries in. So I'm doing that. I've already got 2 strawberries growing.
Wow.
So you know, welcome to gardening night with Joe.
We're on the gardeners over here.
I know, right? Yeah, everyone's so
And our
excited.
viewership went to zero.
What'd you say?
I said, and our viewership just went to zero.
That's what I should be doing. I should be doing like learning stuff like Joe. Instead, I'm just psychologically getting prepared for getting my cheeks clapped by the fist of the ETH star.
Whoa.
Something in a
What?
post-apocalyptic
I don't even know what he just said there.
What?
Don't
the hell?
the hell is going on?
So, Joe, tell us about the
I was
strawberry.
just imagine because I'm single. I don't got a family, so I never really doom prepped. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be so useless in a post-apocalyptic future because I never learned how to do any of the regular manly stuff you need to do. Like I never learned how to fix motors and stuff or plant stuff. I just knew how to. I'd be like Will Patton in freaking The Postman, the dude that was once a Xerox guy that just somehow managed to use charm to pretend and become the leader of the pack of bad guys. That's what would end up happening.
Was it the Rule of Eight? Was that what they were?
That's right. Those guys, yeah.
I saw
I
that
don't
movie.
know how to do nothing useful. Yeah, exactly.
So just rape and pillage.
Or just avoid you getting raped and pillaged. That's all. That's what I would try
Yeah.
not to do. But I know people, they want to do all of it.
But yeah, that's kind of where I've been for the last several weeks, is dealing with that on the weekends. I've got a farmer's tan. It's very exciting. So
Old McSiren had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Courtney is thoroughly convinced there will be chickens this time next year, and the only reason I don't got chickens this year is the laws governing the ordinances for chickens around here. Kind of, I got to do a little bit more digging on those.
All your talk of gardening.
Do you live in a city or?
No, I live in the county, but I live in a subdivision.
Oh, yeah.
So,
HOAs and all that.
oh hell no, I ain't gonna live in no HOA area. One, I'm not that fancy, and two, the hell with them. Tell me how tall my grass is, what color this is. I
No one's going to stop my cockfights ever.
dude over here talking about getting these ass clap cheeks and cockfighting. What the hell, man?
Hey, man,
It's
I feel
not-
Filipino, dude.
it's not weird,
Cockfights are
Nick.
really big in our country, man.
We still
Raising chickens, that's all I think about. Cockfights.
Right. If we're willing to beat each other to a pulp, why do we care so much about the animals?
Because they don't.
I mean, they're
deserve
gonna
it.
get ate.
They don't get a say in it, dude. I'm sorry. I mean,
Circle of life, man.
no. There's a whole different issue with Circle of Life, dude. Animals cannot say, yes, I'm down with this fight. Or they'll do what you train them to do and crap like that. But I've seen enough shit to where if I know you're involved in animal fighting, I'm done with you, dude. Like to this day, Michael Vick, dude, can suck the biggest dick in the world. I don't care. You know, I've read the stuff that he did. And
You hear that, Michael Vick?
Yeah. Now our viewership's down to 0 because of him.
You take
But you
that,
see what I'm
MV.
saying? You know,
Because all of our viewers are Michael Vick fans.
I probably. I
A lot
don't
of them
know.
are.
Have our viewers don't know who that is.
But I mean, yeah. So I don't know, dude. Because animals don't get a say in that crap. I mean, they do what go on instincts. I get that, but nah. Anyway, more upbeat, positive stuff. Let's see. You got a rain barrel. I'm getting ready to hook that up. If we ever get any rain, it'd be great. You know.
Nice.
Rain barrel.
Yeah.
What fuck century are you living in?
Hey, you know, I'm going on. You know what?
Efficiency.
I was born 100 and some years too late, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's nice. Like I need raised garden beds. Amazon, boom, you got them. You know, because they're a little bit bigger, or whatever. They got here in like a week, but still, you know, it's better than clipping the the points out of the transformer boxes and sending them off, and you get a response 6 to 8 weeks later. I mean, I love that kind of convenience stuff. But I'm telling you, dude, the more I'm around people and how technology is, I'm just the more I just want to be like deuces. I actually told Courtney when I retire, like when I get to a point where I don't need a phone for my job, I'm concerned just getting a landline and being done with that. You know, cell phone is done.
Loki, I'm kind of with you. I think I told you guys last year that when I went to the Philippines, where my parents live in a provincial area, that I almost didn't come back because I felt like Thanos did at the ending of Avengers. You know, when he was at the rice terraces, just looking at it, going, this is peaceful right here.
You and Bell.
No technology, nothing, just kind of
Dude,
looking at.
Satisfied with
the
that
rice
provincial
fields and-
life. You and Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Courtney's already said once the apocalypse happens and she loses like internet and electricity and stuff like that, she said she's like, nope, I'm done. Just take me out. I was like, no.
Oh no!
Yeah, she is not up for inconvenience at all. So
No, he doesn't sound like he'd be down for that. No.
Have you guys seen a change to
She
your
like Captain
Facebook
Trips,
feeds
take me now.
lately?
What's that?
mainly because I'm in the gardening stuff, and that's mainly what I'm getting now. But beyond that, what do you mean?
So, you know how they have that like people you may know section?
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
getting a bunch of people I have no friends in common with, and I have no idea who they are.
They're bots.
But you might know them.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I get a bunch of what appears to be
Well, let's see.
scantily cladded women all the time being suggested in my.
You got to stay away from the porn
Ad.
sites, man.
I don't
Oh, you
go
wanna-
to those things. I'm only on toy sites.
Stay away from the adult toy sites.
I don't even do that.
You guys are no fun.
Let's see. Of course, now I can't even find the people you may know section.
I get a lot of Anatoly video suggestions. Those are fun.
Let's see. Yeah, a couple, but most of them I have at least someone in common. Here's someone I've got in common with EE. Just him. But yeah,
Be afraid. Be very, very afraid.
I feel like I've been monopolizing the time. What's up, everybody? What y'all into?
Andor.
And/or what?
Yeah.
That's exactly right. It's the end all be all. There's nothing else.
Is that what it is?
That's right.
That was a fun series.
I still haven't made it through halfway through the first one. I'll give it another shot.
Ooh. Yeah, season 2 is just it's phenomenal television.
All right. So do I need to really know everything from season 1 to get into season 2? If I just
Yeah.
It's very helpful to know
Very
season
helpful,
1.
yes.
Yes. There's lots of context to this. This is a very deep and thoughtful show. It's very cerebral, but at the same time, it's highly emotional.
did you cry? Because I'm down for a good cry.
I did not, because I'm normally not a crying person over like war stuff. I cry over more stuff like family issues. But it definitely is an emotional gut punch. So
Let me put it to you this way. I think that series was so good that I'm kind of mad that everything else sucked before it. That it's not going to, they can't make it longer, that series longer. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because of the way, how sucky everything else was that caused this series to only go 2 seasons. It's upsetting.
Oh, is that it? Is it done after
You know-
this? Is it only 2?
it is only 2, yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
Oh.
leading up to the Rogue One. But I'm going to steal this from somebody else in the sense that once this is over, I will have happily closed the book on Star Wars. Like,
Wow.
I don't mind if I ever get anything else good. Like, this completes Star Wars for me. Without considering and acknowledging the sequels.
Cool.
I think if they just did more Star Wars like that like more in that kind of tone.
Yeah, it's just not it's just not financially viable for them because the viewership is not there.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but so here's it's something I was kind of pontificating over the other day. Is imagine this series doesn't have the Rogue One to kind of like bookend it, and they had the ability to continue to write. I'm honestly thinking that the best scenario is to have an amazingly great TV show that doesn't have a lot of viewership, because then they are not tempted to take it longer than it needs to go, and the series then it ends up falling apart. Like, make it great from start to finish, like they have this, and like just peace out, and it's perfect. It's the chef's kiss.
Right. They're not fluffing
I
it
think
up.
also that the reason why the only certain people watched it, like the people who appreciated it the first season around, was instead of the casuals, is because everybody knows that he dies in gosh dang Rogue One, which kind of annoyed me too. I don't think
Yeah.
they needed to show that. I don't think they should. I mean, they should have ended it that way in Rogue One itself.
I love
Yeah,
I
it's-
love the emotional impact of characters that we love dying. First of all, there's a realism to it, and two, it provides a weightiness to a series that I think is missing in most modern entertainment. Actually, it doesn't actually mean modern entertainment because they didn't used to do that either back in the 90s, 80s, and 90s either.
God damn it.
I think a lot of people are like, well, what's the point of this show? This dude just gets dusted in the end of Rogue One.
Wolf, you're the new pope. You cannot be using that language.
New regime, pal.
I need 12. I need 12 Holy Marys and at least 2 repentant of days. Okay.
How about 12 kiss my asses?
Do you
Yes,
kiss
Your
the Holy
Eminence.
Mother with that mouth? My gosh.
His Eminence.
Being Pope is fun.
So I'm going to give a brief shout out. He's not probably even watching, but I got to give him a little brief shout out to
Michael Vick.
Brink, who picked me up the Monkey King and both
Egyptian gods, yeah.
Egyptian gods, from Mythics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had to go in on that Ganesha. I had to. And then, of course, when I had one, I'm like, well, I need to have the other ones now. So he picked them up at the show where the 4 Horsemen were at. And so just a shout out. Thank you.
Aren't
to
they
him.
going to break up? It's just going to be the 3 horsemen now.
What?
Also, some guy's retiring, isn't he?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
The
Just
4th
forget
one.
it.
So.
Not
Okay.
the-
Well,
It's
Going
family.
along with shout outs. I need to shout out Lou. So remember I showed this off, got it a while back, the little missing link bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't gonna friggin' believe this. It showed up at his damaged freight place.
No way.
Way. $10.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So I said, if you find me another one, so he found me another one, and he's gonna give it to me at BotCon. So I was like, sweet.
Where were they selling that at retail?
They weren't.
30, 35, 45, not horrible.
No, where?
Walmart, $25.
Oh,
Really?
so one
I
more
saw,
time.
it, I saw it today.
Missing link.
Missing link that. Oh wait,
Yep.
maybe it was a retro.
I was gonna say missing
Yeah,
link is
the
like
retro,
isn't
they
it
were
Isn't it a Takara product? The missing link stuff. It's not Hasbro.
Yeah,
Oh no, you're right. You're right. My bad.
Yeah, it comes packaged in like an MP box.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, my bad.
So how
Yeah.
did it find its way to damage freight? That's an interesting little journey that I would be, my supply chain
A journey.
spidey senses are tingling.
Someone dropped it off the boat onto TF Sources stuff and done it up.
The slow boat. Shout out to Chuck. Slow boat.
Name calling is not cool.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't name call anybody. I just gave somebody a shout out. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know which Chuck you're talking about, so that's fine. But anyway,
There is only one Chuck.
I love his cheese.
Chucker.
Chuck E. Cheese.
So I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this, but I never noticed. I had the original Perceptor since I was a kid, right? Like I remember getting it in the store. Like that's one of those weird things I remember as a kid. Like I remember just walking into this section of this store. We had a department store called Best, B-E-S-T, and seeing it on the shelf. Like I still remember this as a kid, seeing it, just how cool it was. I never knew until I got this retro one. Of course, now I'm not gonna be able to do it. That these little pieces slide out underneath his feet for when you put him in his little tank mode or whatever.
Mhm.
Like I never knew that. I was like, are those on my G1? And sure as shit they are.
Yep.
So
I had him as G1 character. It's one of the few I had.
just a fake fan, I guess. But yeah, I'm like, no. And yeah. So the more you know.
Do, do, do,
Brink got me a monkey
do.
too.
Hey man, we're monkey bros. Hey, we're
Right.
the monkeys.
Y'all can monkey fight now.
Got me that. And you got me a couple of these legendary barbarians. The ones that
Nice.
Dude,
look
if
like
I had
Conan.
endless space and endless money, I would be all in on mythics. It's fun. But I started down that road and then I was like, I can't go down this road. I can't do it. So I ended up selling the few I had.
You can do anything
I
if you
don't
want
blame
to.
you.
Your mind, Scott.
God hates a quitter.
Show me that Bible verse.
Wolfie will excommunicate you.
Oh, this is the
And an old friend from the well-dressed nerd hooked me up with this, young Mickey. Thank you, sir.
what is
He
that?
got me the convention ATL 25 from the Cosmic Legion that look like Roblox.
Okay. And then I picked up the Trench Run Vader
nice.
and Luke X-Wing. The X-Wing sitting down there in the display, trying to hang it, but I realized I bought the wrong hanger for it, so I have another one on the way. But
Damn it!
these are
Scott.
actually very nice ships. Like they're well done. I have not appreciated what they did from an upgrade standpoint over the original vintage ships. Very, very nice. I
What
would have
company
loved
is
to. What's that?
What company is that?
Oh, it's Hasbro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is 2010, I think, that the Trench Run stuff came out. It was a TRU exclusive back when we in the golden age when we had Toys R Us.
Oh, so that's not new. It's new to you, but not new.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And shout out to Chris Pinkerton and Gort for sending me his way. The X-Wing, when I opened it up in the from the packaging, had just this like sticky stuff on the canopy.
Oh,
only
sorry.
on the clear parts.
Oh boy.
So like how the canopy has the supports, the gray supports that come around it.
Mhm.
It wasn't on those, just on the clear parts. So Gort sent me over to Chris, and Chris said, "Well, I don't know." Then he Googled it, which made me feel like a fool because I could have Googled it to begin with, But and he's like, "Yeah, rubbing alcohol or baking soda." So I used a little rubbing alcohol, took that sticky stuff right off, and now it's just like new. So
And that was a roller coaster of emotions for me.
there you go.
But I'm glad it had a happy ending.
Yeah, it's all the stuff that I can't talk about on Do You Even Transform, Bro? Because we're only supposed to talk about Transformers on that show. So
It's okay. We're not
Boring.
Tell us whatever you want.
Gort, you're starting to sound like a certain skull person that we know.
No. See,
Well,
I
look at
like
his icon.
television, so it's okay.
Look at his icon. You think that's the Ghost Rider? It's really not.
Mhm.
He's the Flaming Skull.
Oh my goodness.
Stuff we got I saw the Bone Crusher and the Scavenger in the Studio Series. I got them. They're still sitting out there in the kitchen, bagged up. Got them at Target. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give these a shot. See how I like them.
Bagged up or boxed up? Did you
Well, they're
open them?
boxed, but they're in the box still, but they're in a Target bag.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I got Toy Hacks labels coming for Air Raid. I know it sounds stupid, but I've always said I love toy hacks and stuff. That reminds me of my childhood of getting the stickers when I was a kid and putting them on.
God, the amount of labels I got from them that I need to put on is absurd.
Oh, you and me both, buddy. I finished the arc. The arc took me 9 hours.
This is like my bag of stickers.
I've got a ton of them because I hacked the Toy Hacks because let's see. At one point, like if you went to Deluxe's page, it was like put in like Deluxe 32 something for 15% off. Patriot Prime was like, put in Patriot Prime 15 for 15% off. It stacked. Even when they had a sale, it stacked. So I'd go buy like $100 worth of toy hack stuff, and I'd pay about half price for it.
I love
Wow, dude.
So
And you didn't hook the rest of us up with this little hack you had?
I didn't know one who else
Yeah,
did
you
that,
shit,
and,
man.
two,
Keeping this all to
I
himself.
just assume you all would do this too, So, but yeah, they fixed that. You cannot do that anymore. If they have a sale, you can do it to get that little extra bump, but you can't double dip like that.
Mm.
So,
I haven't ordered repo labels for so long.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too, actually.
Yeah.
I need to get some more sloppy
easy.
clears
Family
and
show.
sloppy white borders.
Sloppy.
Yeah, man, they look the best on your masterpiece is the sloppy ones. Because our masterpiece now are so tuned. Is like having like a straight lined, all perfect, logo just doesn't make sense on it. So
Yeah, I put one on. I was coming across like right there, and I don't know how it's coming across on y'all's end, but in person, it's just like it. I'd rather have it off. Like I almost it just don't look right because the clear is still too visible. I almost need like an X-Acto knife to take out all the clear.
if you find a company that does water slides,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take and a flat clear coat over the top, it'll make the water slide disappear. It'll make it look like it's not a sticker or a decal at all. It's pretty cool.
Oh, neat. Thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Z Prime back.
Who knows? Does not appear to be.
Huh, I want to talk to him.
Eric Z, what you got? What you working on?
Trying to put this Earthrise or Kingdom Ultra Magnus in truck mode, and I'm not having too much success.
I got the Studio Series on order. That'll be interesting to see what happens when that thing comes in.
Not too much here. I had to buy a car. My Malibu died.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I had a 2011 Malibu with 215,000 miles on it.
Dying. It's a lot of miles.
A lot of miles. So we were like, it's not worth fixing. Let's get another car. So why not got another one? So not another Malibu. I got an Equinox, but yeah.
Nice.
I'm not going.
Okay.
Scott, it looks like a beaver.
Yeah.
It's Sun Wukong. Put some respect on him.
Good looking.
Malibus are like probably one of my best driving experiences in general.
They're super dependable. I've had 4 of them. But I decided I wanted some sort of SUV crossover type thing, so I got an Equinox.
Mm.
But the Chevy's not making sedans anymore at all. They're not making Malibus or anything like that.
Huh.
It's all going to be SUVs.
What a shame, because the Malibu, if you guys never drove one, really does.
Yeah, it's nice.
Feel good.
Yeah. I've driven the wheels off of 4 of them, so.
Good.
And I put like 200,000 miles on all of them, so.
Do you drive a lot for your job? Like, how do you put so much mile on a car?
I put about 275 miles a week on my car just for work.
1,000 miles a month,
Damn.
1,000
Yeah.
miles a year.
Yep.
I mean, that's not a lot. So
Yeah, but then you add in other
Really long
driving
time.
too, wherever else you're going. So
yeah.
All them trips to the strip club. That's what does it. That's what.
yeah,
There to the ATM.
It's like, I don't got money for that. I got to buy toys.
right. Not buying toys right now.
Hey, only you are stopping you. You
Hey.
can fix that.
You can get by with $2 or $3, man. You don't need 30.
Fair. That's fair.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
But if that's what you need to tell yourself to sleep at night, go ahead.
All I know is I got an email from Big Bad Toy Store that says all my pre-orders are locked in at their prices. So I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
It works.
Yep. Oh man, these figures are so amazing. These guys, man, they just like fucking. Sorry, that dropped the bomb on them.
Hey, you know what?
Hey.
Freedom of speech, buddy. Go ahead.
I'm beginning to regret not asking Brink to get me a set of those too. Those look good.
Dude. Can't wait to just open these things up and display them. The problem is the packaging is like this, like magnetic packaging. It's, you know, and
Yeah.
I don't want to
It's
get
hard to
rid
let
of it.
go of it, but yeah, it's gonna be a
Like,
space eater.
Yeah, like I've got the friggin' the Panther from Motu back there, like that box that came in. I mean, it's it's a good sized box, but it looks so good. And like it's got the artwork on the inside. I don't want to get rid of it. Like this stupid, like this one that I got, right? The Cringer set that was on sale, like 15. Like the artwork on the back, like I want to frame this. I want to hang this up. I just think it looks friggin' cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to get rid of it. Like I love my Transformer stuff, but I feel like artwork wise, Motu's winning.
Yeah. I kind of wish that they stuck with the way it was done back then.
What do you mean?
Like G1, the G1 art that they had on their on the Transformers packages. I wish that the Transformers would do the same.
Like I would be tempted to buy, like if Hasbro put out like an artwork book of stuff that they've done, especially for like the Legacy line and War 4, Siege, all that stuff, Earthrise, like those things. I would be very, very interested in like an art workbook of that or something along those lines.
The good thing about the Masters of the Universe community is that usually people are really good at having those kind of things be released. Art, art books, that kind of thing.
Like something will come out about it.
I think they have art books, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, stand up.
For the recent Transformer stuff?
Oh, I thought you meant that.
They just have it for G1.
Which one is your most favorite G1 art?
Good question.
Mine was easily Overlord. I think Overlord had one of the best gosh dang looks. I think him in Six Shot.
Yeah, those are good ones. I agree.
I don't know. One art style I really miss, and I know it's contentious, is the Dreamwave art.
Yeah.
What's his bucket?
Pat Lee.
Yeah. I remember that from Canada.
Mm-hmm. Like y'all can't see it, but here in front of me is the Dinobot, the group poster for there. And then to my right, I've got the Starscream kind of looking up, holding Megatron in gun mode. And then next to him, I've got like Soundwave and all of his cassettes, and Soundwave's like, go kind of thing. So, and yeah.
I still have those rolled up, by the way. All the Dreamwave posters, I bought them, never opened them, still rolled up.
When we moved here, I couldn't get them all up. So my plan was to have these up for a while, then rotate the other ones up, stuff like that. So they were rolled up. We adopted a dog, and this dog had I found the home where he came from in the city that I work in, and it's basically their house was just a junkyard, and because I was like old cars, refrigerators, freezers, ovens, like it was just scrap, and he was an outside dog all the time. And he took the house training really well, but every now and then he'd have an accident. He lifted his legs and ruined all those other posters. So, but he's a dog. It happens.
So speaking of G1 box art,
this is a poster of all of the
first basically it's like season 1. And I literally found this thing sitting on the side of the road out for garbage day.
Dude.
Somebody's house.
Wow.
And I was like, what? So
I'm taking that, sir.
Yeah. I still haven't hung it yet, but I intend to. Yeah. It's in perfect shape underneath the plastic.
Nice.
So, hey,
Normally,
there's my damaged freight moment, Lou.
I would never touch anything from other things, but I would for something like that because I suspect that something like that wouldn't be cursed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too commercial to be cursed.
So, how many of us are going to BotCon?
I'm going.
I'll be there.
Yep.
Nice.
I don't know if I don't know if EE's back, and I can't speak for him, but I don't think he is.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Oh,
He doesn't like fun.
You was going to be. Weren't you going to be riding along with somebody else
At
to
one
get there?
point, I was going to go, yes, but yeah, I'm not going.
Is it at Baltimore again?
No, unfortunately, it's in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
If it was in
City of
Baltimore, I'd
Dreams.
probably go.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't Father's Day weekend, I'd probably go.
You should go because it's Father's Day weekend.
No, I like my family.
Lame. Hey, tell the class what you got this week.
I didn't get anything this week.
Tell them what you're gonna get.
I'll get something. I'll have something next week.
What do you
Not
get?
this week.
Did you finally put down the moolah for the classics Grayskull?
Yeah. I'll be here Tuesday.
Nice. And did you get it complete? Did you follow?
And it's complete.
Okay.
In box. It's been open, but it is complete in box.
Wow.
And it was a decent deal. Came out to like $636 with taxes and shipping.
No, not bad at all.
As opposed to $1,200. So
What's up, Mike V and Trey Fi in the chat? You know, Trey, you can always jump in, man. You too, Mike. Links
If
in
they
the
let
realm.
me in, you're to let anybody in.
We haven't even asked him what he's the apostle of.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Wolfie was the new vicar. So
Oh, there you go. There you go.
His Eminence, Leo Kaiser II.
The new Michael Vicker.
So one thing I also forgot to mention when I was going through my stuff was back the Transformers compendium set that ended this week. And just some stats for it real quick. I know some of us like stats. Is it funded in under 2 minutes? It had over 11,000 backers, and it finished at $4.6 million.
That's crazy.
Where's the break on this one?
That was insane. But
That's awesome. I back that. I'm really excited to get that.
yeah, it's what December this year is when it's supposed to come. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to cancel. I've got a it's like a compendium on Amazon. It's about yay thick, but it's like issues 1 through 44. And I think I'm gonna go. It's $60. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that. So I'm gonna get the other one.
I did the same thing, Joe. I had that on pre-order, and then this came out, and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, there's no point in getting double, but I'm working my way. I'm still working my way through that GI Joe one, dude. And for those, like, I was never a comic book person as a kid because I didn't have any comic book shops nearby as a kid. But like, I'm reading these old GI Joes and some of the older stuff now, and I feel like when I read the current like Transformers comic, like I am just breezing through the current Transformer comic. where I'm actually having
It's all
to
ads.
it,
Half the pages in comic books now are just fucking advertisements.
Joe, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you not have comic book stores, or did your parents just not want to take you like Toys R Us?
Toys R Us. No, like there was no. I didn't know of any comic book stores nearby. So.
Yeah, I didn't grow up near a comic store either, so I wasn't a comic store kid. Trey, if you're talking about the link to the crowdfund for the comics, that is over. It's done. If you're talking about the link to the chat, that is in the Realm Facebook group.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like I feel like this new comics, I'm just breezing through them. Like there's not a whole lot of content. Like I get the ads and stuff like that, but like I'm just looking at the page. I feel like I'm doing a lot of skimming. I mean, I'm reading what I'm supposed to be reading, right? And I'm looking at the art and taking it in, but I feel like it's going quick to where it's almost like you're just skimming.
Well, it's because there's not a lot of dialogue and it's all splash pages in addition to the ads, like EE said.
Yeah.
In the old style, the way that the pages would be divided up into sections, they're generally smaller, but they fit a lot of text in there.
Yeah.
Like there's easily double, triple, quadruple to read in a lot of these old comics.
Yeah, which I kind of enjoy because I feel like it gives me more time to take in what's on the page.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying the old G.I. Joe one.
I got about maybe 30 issues in when I was trying to read it earlier last year. It's a hard read.
G.I. Joe.
Those old comics are just a hard read sometimes.
Yeah, I agree.
The artwork is just so,
Dated.
Yeah, and it takes me out of it. When it comes to comic books, like, the art is a big thing to me. So it's just hard to
I feel like
It's so funny you said that.
To me, the art is like going into like one of those 1950s diners. It's like a step back in time.
Why would I want to go into a 1950s diner?
Because the food is freaking amazing.
Is it really?
You get some
Beef
chest
cattle. It's from the 1950s. It's probably not any good.
I mean, it's off. Dude. If you're living where you're living and you can't find a good 1950s diner, you need to get out of your city.
What do you need? Order a fucking peanut butter mayo sandwich? Like, what the fuck?
I would eat one again. It doesn't bother me none. I can't help it. You're prejudiced against peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Oh boy,
hater.
But yeah, I finally ordered.
I'm glad to say that I was at least old enough to have been around to smoke in a restaurant and eat.
I've been wanting that piece for a very, very long time. For years.
Dude,
and now I'm gonna get. I know I'm gonna get burned though. I know I'm gonna get burned.
Wow.
Burned with what?
Either Mattel's gonna announce a brand new one.
Oh, a reissue.
Or even better, Mattel is having a warehouse find sale on Tuesday.
Or Lou's going to find one.
I'd be shocked.
Damaged freight, man. Damaged freight.
$10.
That thing is like over 10 years, 12 years old when it came out. But watch them pull them out for this warehouse find Mattel sale on Tuesday.
Well, hey, it's just like was it down in somewhere in South America where they found a container of old mask figures still boxed up?
A container
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but yeah, I mean, you didn't hear about that, E?
No, it was a container of what?
Like mask figures, MASK.
Oh, no, I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, dude, like they opened it up and like it just got, I don't know if it was misplaced or what, but they opened up like, what the hell's in here? And it's like shipment boxes of old mask toys. So,
dang.
Like I'd love to find something like that, dude. I would love. Like it doesn't have to be just Transformers. Anything from the 80s like that, it would be still boxed up. Like
it'd be interesting. It'd definitely be an interesting find.
Dude, battle pieces.
If anyone is, they said they're going to have very, very limited stock on these things that they found for the Tuesday sale. Chances are they'll put in Eternia. They're going to have Eternia play sets, I would assume. If anybody missed out on it, you might have a chance on Tuesday morning.
You got to sell it all off before.
He's going to get tired of it, and he's going to go, and he's going to burn it all.
I'm not. I can't buy an Eternia playset right now. I just bought this Gray Skull, so whether they have one or not, yeah, my fun money is tapped. Pull my pile of loot this morning, and it's shipped already. Shocking.
They want to get it out of there.
I guess shocking from BBTS.
Oh, you bought it from BBTS?
No. I pulled my pile of loot from BBTS today, and it shipped already, which is shocking.
Did it ship, or did it just say shipped?
No, it shipped. It shipped. I checked. It shipped.
Don't give him any false hope, Just G. Those Knicks aren't going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Told you, the new Pope is a Villanova graduate.
Oh, not.
And 3 of the Knicks starters are Villanova graduates. So, yeah.
So we're going to have a Nick as the next Pope?
No, we're going to have a Knick championship this year.
Wow.
And New York's way overdue. It's time.
Yeah, they're the only team I have not seen win in my lifetime. Out of all my teams, they're the only ones.
When was the last time they won? The 80s sometime, right?
Next in them 70s,
Oh,
73,
really?
I think it was 73.
That is a long time.
Something like that. Yep.
You think they won sooner than that?
Nope, they have not won sooner than that.
Eric's low-key. Eric Z's low-key trolling.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Is he?
No, everyone talks about the Knicks, like, and
Well, the reason why we're talking about them is because the ownership sucks so bad that it's hard to believe that they're that they're experiencing the success that they are.
Well, I will tell you this: Dolan has minded his business the last 5 or 6 years. Finally,
Good, because I remember everybody was like,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
making all kinds of bad moves,
oh yeah.
making an enemy out of his own old school players.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He banned Charles Oakley from the stadium for life.
Terrible.
He bans fans that he catches calling him, heckling him in the stands. He'll ban them from the Garden. Oh yeah, he's horrible.
That's pretty soft.
Yeah, he fucking is.
Oh,
Him
you
and
just
his-
got banned. Oh, no.
Watch your ass right now.
I'm sure everybody here has had a sports team of theirs win something, a championship. I have yet to experience any of my teams to win any such thing.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Mets and Giants have both won in my lifetime. Rangers.
I wish I followed hockey more so that I could say that I was enjoying the winning of like the Ducks, but I never followed hockey enough to.
Yeah, I'm
Be happy for
half
them.
surprised that the Ducks are even still around, you know?
I think they got a strong. They're really good located in a good spot. The Anaheim fans are pretty loyal to their team.
What was up with the? I know it's not specifically you, but like the whole Oakland thing, like the Oakland A fans were all ticked off at the Athletics for leaving or something like that.
Yeah, now they're what's happening is Oakland is such a huge dump now that they can't keep the Raiders or the Athletics. So they all, I believe, even the Athletics are now moving to Vegas too.
oh wow,
Okay. I knew they were moving. I just didn't know where.
I think it's Vegas because I don't know anywhere else they could move to.
No, it is Vegas, you're right.
I like they just dropped all pretense of having problems with gambling now. It's like we're just gonna put teams in Vegas now. Screw it.
There was pretense before.
Oh yeah, they acted like get like we don't want to do with gambling. We don't want
Oh yeah.
even with gambling, we're gonna suspend you. Now there's like we're just put teams in Vegas. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, look at Pete Rose, banned for life.
Right.
Vegas is not a good place for young people
Mm-mm.
to live is with all that money.
Especially with people who don't know how to respect money. They suddenly they got millions of dollars. They don't know what to do. We're just gonna go party all the time.
I know these fucking people who don't know how to respect money. I don't know,
Seriously,
what the hell is wrong with these people?
Kevin Hart has a great bit about that. He was with Dwayne Wade, and Dwayne Wade's like, "You got to buy a boat." He's like, "I'm not buying a boat."
I don't think I respect money.
I think you do. You stimulate the toy companies.
Well, somebody's getting stimulated. I don't know.
Oh,
Speaking of toy companies, yes, I'm gonna fucking bring this up.
Yeah.
So, looks like we're going to war with Mattel, huh?
Good.
Our president has advised that the country of Mattel, if they take their manufacturing somewhere else, he will institute 100% tariff on Mattel.
Well, where were they located before?
Well, they're
China?
making this up in China, but he thinks Mattel's a country.
Now they were talking about like finding other countries that they wouldn't come to the U.S. because it's too expensive.
Well, yeah.
Doesn't
I mean, toy manufacturing is not coming back here. It's just not.
no, it's not.
No, it's definitely not. Most manufacturing is not going to come back here.
Section, though.
well,
I think
first of
stuff
all,
that's like expensive to transport, like cars, might be beneficial to build cars here, but like toys, like you're not gonna. It's not coming back here.
Oh, he specifically said Mattel, Just G.
Oh yes, he specifically said Mattel and referred to them as a country.
it doesn't make sense because
no, well-
environmentally, from my understanding, these companies wouldn't be able to pass because of the things that it takes to make these things are super toxic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's definitely part of it. But like, I don't need, like, talking about Mattel will not sell a single toy in the U.S. if they do this. That's not, it ain't gonna work for me. I need my Motu stuff right now. So
I wanted to start the vintage.
I think I'm gonna move overseas and I'm gonna start a high price or a high risk bracket. A racket of supplying toys to my friends.
listen, I watched Narcos. I watched Narcos. I know the smuggling routes.
We got I think we got a business plan. EE.
Toys will be the new cocaine.
Yeah, man.
It's a terrible idea.
And we just need to hire a bunch of guys who, like their Second Amendment rights, so that they can have the guns to protect our toys. Yep.
Rats.
You could be our California distributor.
Sure. I'm down.
It's not such a bad idea anymore now, huh?
Get me in on that action.
Nah, I'd be the guy who just happy to spread the.
There we go.
The
Toycos. Instead of Narcos, for Toycos. There you go.
Breaking Bad toys.
That's terrible. I hope that Homeboy softens his stance on that. I don't want anybody to have to overpay for toys. That's terrible.
Well, I mean, we're all having to do it now, right? It's
Some would argue we are.
yeah. It's fact. Fact of life is we're all gonna feel the pinch. Luckily, this is just regarding the toys. It is just a hobby. Like, none of this is really necessary, right? Like, if it gets out of control, I mean, I know we like to collect and all that, but
It is not.
none of this is. This isn't life meaning stuff,
ICE
So-
isn't going to be showing up at my house to take my toys.
Yeah, I think you
Well,
can
it
walk down the street without a problem
depends
at
on
all.
what you define as a toy there, Scott.
Can I take a shot at ramen toys here for a second?
Please.
Always.
Here we go.
All right. So this past week, I was traveling while this post came out, so I don't know exactly what day it was, but Ramen Toy posted the following: We received another C&D today, cease and desist. To put things in perspective, they won't license to small independent creators like us. What the fuck did you create? Can't make a better product and don't allow us to service their fans in the smallest capacity that we can. Goes to show you how much these beloved companies really care for your support and dollars as their fans. Come on, dude. Like, you're literally like, if you're going to be a stand-up guy, be a stand-up guy and just say, hey, you know what? They're protecting what their intellectual property. They have full ability to do so. Don't try to freaking turn the fans against them just because you're trying to make a buck off of their creativity, not your own.
So here's my thing about ramen, right? Way back, right? Right around the HasLab Ghost Rider situation where he first really made a name for himself, and he was his name was in everybody's mouth, right?
Yep.
Interview surfaced where he says that he doesn't bother getting licenses because they're too expensive.
Right.
Look,
Right.
listen. Here's my thing, and don't be shocked that I'm going to say this. I get it. We all buy third party.
Right. Nobody
Get
has an
it,
issue
right?
with third party.
It's
don't
I
be a
don't
cop.
have an itch. I don't have an issue with the things he's trying to do. I had an issue. I thought it was very bad taste, right? He put a very bad taste in my mouth when he announced his Engine of Vengeance before the Ghost Rider was over, right?
Yeah.
Look, it wasn't going to affect the outcome of that particular HasLab, right? Because that one was dead in the water.
The principle of it.
It was, and it was like my thing at the time was, what if he does this later on, and it does affect a HasLab that I was interested in, right? So that's where I was a little like, ugh. And then just to see the way he reacts and how he talks about his customers and how he talks to his customers and, you know, all the, what's up, Phil?
What's up, Trey Fi? What's going on, bro?
There you go, made it in.
How y'all feeling?
What's up, dude?
Good.
Same old.
Yeah, no, just
Is this your first time on a hangout?
Absolutely.
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
But yeah, those are my issues with the lack of accountability he takes. Look, no toy company is perfect. They all have bad releases. They all make mistakes. They all make toys that are shit. It happens with Fans Toys through Hasbro, right?
Yep.
Either shut up about it or take accountability for it. Don't blame and don't tell fans to go fuck themselves if they don't like it. And it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, like with him. So
I agree. If you're gonna be a ninja, then you do ninja moves. You can't, and you know what I mean, and take it like a ninja.
You will. I fucking love you, man. If you're gonna be a ninja, then do ninja moves.
Yeah. Like seriously, if you got caught and you're like, okay, well, you know, that's part of the game, and just you know, but you're right. You can't stand on the soapbox and then say, well, they wouldn't allow me to steal the IP.
Right. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, you can't do that. Just like I said, if you're gonna be a ninja, just do ninja moves in silence, like the rest of Fans Toys and all the other third-party makers. You know.
Well, look what happened with Zeta and the Unicron thing. They flew way too close to the sun on that.
That's true. They did.
Hasbro.
And they you know what? They made their move. They packaged it without the head.
Right.
You know, and they found their way around. And you know what? You know, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, I got mine over here too.
And I got the HasLab one out there in planet mode because it looks way better in planet mode than this one. you know, like all is right in the world.
I would like another one for planet mode.
Yeah. You need to get the HasLab's so much better in planet mode.
Yeah, I'm not
It
gonna
really
pay
does.
$400 for
1,200, 2,000. There's a
like-
dude that was selling it for 2,200 if you went and picked it up. I think he was here in
Wow.
Dallas Fort Worth. I was actually tempted. I'm like, I could have the second one, mint and sealed box. No.
Yeah.
So what's up, Trey?
Oh, nothing. All this rain out here. I was just listening to everybody. I was gonna try and join, but I was like, nah, let me get inside first because it's been raining cats and dogs just about all week. Oh man, because I drove down to Maryland and stuff like that, and coming back up, it was just like crazy. Got down there in 5 hours. Took me 9 hours to get back.
Dang.
Ah,
It was like as soon as I left, people was getting in accidents left and right. I didn't understand it, but it's what it is. How you guys doing?
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad, buddy.
Yeah, man. Are we ready for next month? I am,
Hell
So
yeah.
you coming to BotCon too?
sir.
Good deal.
Nice.
Another
Yeah.
state, another place to visit and just to get away because one day just ain't enough, you know.
I mean, yes, but it is also Middle America. You know, it's like the flyover, portion of the
But the
country.
point is, you have nowhere else to spend your money.
Exactly.
And they've got a Johnny Appleseed statue right outside the convention center.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, sitting
Really?
on a bench. Sitting on a bench.
Well, you and your green thumb, you should get a picture. You know.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, New York was fun, but I probably
Was it
spent $1,500 in the city with my family.
Mm.
So
You know. Then you got out cheap, man.
that's
Family
the
there.
average price. That's the average price. of orders there.
Everything to do there was $50.
One of these years they got to put a BotCon or something in Vegas. That's where we need to go.
I mean, they're no cheaper in Vegas than they are in New York.
Do they take chips though, Scott? Or it's just straight cash?
You know, if they did do a BotCon in Vegas, I think I would go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That-
the problem
that
is that the
was-
convention spaces in Vegas are most of them are too large. The ones that aren't a large, the ones that aren't large enough, they don't negotiate the rates. Like these types of conventions, that convention space is there's different ways to slice the pie, but you either negotiate the cost of the convention space. And it's relative to the city you're in. The more popular the city, the more centralized the city, the higher it is. Or you negotiate for room nights for free convention space.
Mm.
And Vegas does not do that.
So I wonder how SDCC is going to be once it tries to make its way back into Vegas. I mean, because that was the rumor that was going on if San Diego failed to.
Yeah. Well, I'd say SDCC is also big enough though that they could go to Vegas easily. BotCon, none of the Transformers conventions are big enough to make a dent.
What about having it at the Bunny Ranch? I think that could be fun.
I'm down. I'm there.
That is definitely family friendly. They
Yeah.
got a good
My wife
buffet,
will be there.
You know.
Yep.
Got to be careful about what you're collecting.
Oh, quit your signing.
He sits over there quietly and then
judges.
All I'm saying is we're too old to be trying to collect something that we didn't really want to go pay for, you know?
That's true. I told my wife if something was to ever happen to our relationship, I'm like, I'm not trying to get back in another one or anything like that. I'm just gonna be an old hermit at this.
Just
point.
gonna pay for it.
No, not even that. It's just not worth the hassle.
I remember when BotCon was in Pasadena. It was I think it was probably my second favorite BotCon of the run. My first being the one in Rhode Island.
Which one did you go to for the one in Pasadena?
So we were there for the one where they had the Stunticons as the animated Stunticons as the BotCon set. And my ex-wife, her first cousin is Greg Penner, who was the CEO of Walmart. And so his parents are actually whatever the
Deviants?
No. What do they call them? People who help other people, psychiatrists or whatever. They're sex
therapists,
psychologists, whatever, therapists. Thank you.
Fluffers.
That's what happens when I'm second bottle in on my triples. Anyway, and so we stayed at their house, so we didn't have any hotel fees, and I brought all three of my kids, and every person in my family got a box set and a bagged set, and I sold those things on eBay and completely paid for our trip to Disneyland and our trip down to there from Seattle. I mean, it was just like it was wonderful. And I saw a bunch of friends at in Pasadena.
Wow.
Yeah.
Easy, Scott. Easy. Get some water.
Yeah. That's back when I was I was adminning at the Allspark, and so it's like my crew. That. Yeah, my crew was the Allspark crew. So,
dude, so I guarantee you, somewhere in my Transformers stuff, right? I guarantee you, I still have an Allspark because they gave out goodie bags one year, a pencil, an Allspark pencil. I remember that was my go-to site.
We did the cups, and I still have cups.
What the hell is a cup?
A coffee cup with Cup's face on it.
Oh, okay.
Cup. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the people that was part of the Allspark did the artwork, and we slapped it on a cup and sold it. It was fun. Okay, Wolfie's back. Right. The captain is back.
Damn right, Esteban. I don't.
What? You don't pay for Labubus? No, but yeah.
Welcome back, Wolf.
Hello.
2008 or 2009, whichever one had Leo Zach as one of the exclusives.
So has anybody asked Trey where is he right now? Is he at work?
I'm at work, absolutely.
Oh shit! There you go.
Nice. I'm at job number 2.
Because I'm looking at the ceiling, like those don't look like no ceilings. Hey, someone would have in their apartment.
Those are
You on a boat?
Huh?
You working at a sex shop?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Sounds like you're on a boat.
Our captain has returned.
Working in the telecommunications department at my job.
Well, Janet at the next cubicle over needs to turn her vibrator off.
Hey, listen, I only wish I was
on here
with you guys.
Talk about this.
I hope you don't got us on speaker.
Dear Janice, per our last email, we asked you not to be bringing these things to work. Yes, we know Trey brings his toys to work and displays them, but those are different.
Those are right.
Do you? This is a good question. Do you have a desk bot, Trey?
Huh?
Do you have a desk bot?
Not here, only because this is like anybody.
Are you ashamed?
No,
are you ashamed?
Not at all.
Janice next door ruined it. Now they can't have anything on their desk.
Oh my God, Joe! Enough.
You know what I mean? Not my personal desk. If it was my personal desk, I would have them. But anybody can sit here, and people are slobs. So I don't like my stuff being touched like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got you. I don't like it. I don't like sharing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, anytime I brought like toys to my cubicle back in the day, there was somebody always messing with my toys. Like I didn't know what possessed you to come to my cubicle to mess with my stuff. Why don't you get your own stuff?
Because you got your own stuff.
This guy is going to be transformed and taken into work.
I was going to say at my I just turned 46 on the 1st of April, so my coworker bought me some Fun Pop, Optimus, Megatron, and stuff like that, and so I displayed them at work. and he ended up getting like a cleaner, and they come in like, I'm having Megatron and Optimus, grilling one another like, yo, listen, it's about to go down. You know this saying, once you'll stand, once you'll fall. And then next thing you know, I come in from over the weekend, and my fun pops are looking in other directions. I'm like, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
We're not doing it. You're not gonna be messing with my damn fun pops, all right? So
Yeah.
All right. So
I've got some knockoff Transformers at work.
I'm trying to see what Yule has stacked behind him right now.
I mean, bro,
I
the
got a
dude
bunch
has
of.
like.
You'll see a bunch of Four Horsemen. Whatchamacallit,
I see the Four
Cosmic
Horsemen.
Legions.
I see the
Are you
BBTS.
at
I see the
Chuck's
BBTS. Are you at Chuck's house?
I know it's bad, bro. It's nothing
It's a
but a
little
huge
bad.
stack of boxes that I
You
need
gotta,
to thin out.
you gotta get that under control, bro.
I do. I really do. It's bad.
Just throw a blanket over it, and you'll never notice it.
right. Yeah.
It's bad.
What you sipping on tonight, Scott? What you got over there?
Oh, so I only do one beer because I usually do hard liquor. I sound like
As
an
opposed to soft liquor. I mean,
yeah. But my Belgian triples, this is my jam. So
Oh, she go to move. I got you.
yep. Yeah, unless I'm drinking mead,
I
I
ended
was
up
using a knife to open a knife.
Yeah, isn't it right?
I ended up buying like an auto Pinot Grigio that I
That's
ended
fucking
up
funny.
not opening when we was down there. So
Listen, sir, you are way too large of a man to be talking about drinking Pinot Grigio.
Listen, I am, but
You feel free to tell him to kiss your ass. Okay, you can do that.
guys, but Pinot Grigio. I like to think a little bit of the smooth operator. That I need smooth operator drinks.
Oh yeah.
To go with how I feel about myself. That's all.
Got it.
Shoot. If I had to drink anything that I feel about myself, it would be lean all day. Just saying.
Lean?
Yep.
And I'm not sure I know what that is.
I think it's like some kind of alcoholic concoction with like Dime Tap. I love me some Dime Tap.
I don't even know what Dime Tap is.
Diamond Tap.
I know what Diamond Tap is.
That's what I meant. Dime Tap.
Oh,
I heard Diamond Tap in a long time. My God.
man, I feel so
It's
good.
the best kind of grape flavor there ever was.
Taking it back.
Next to grape Kool-Aid.
I feel so good, and I'm decongested at the same time.
That's what the parents told the kids. Like, some grape Kool-Aid, sip this, and they went on to sleep while their mom had fun.
This is easily one of the best knives I've ever bought in my life. It's a seal pup.
Don't show that on the screen, please.
My bad.
All right, we can get the channel yanked.
I didn't know that knives were a bad thing. I thought guns were.
I don't look at this point.
Well, I mean, there's never been like a transformer that transformed into a knife. So, we can't justify.
At this point, any weapons, let's just not.
Guns are different.
I just don't want to. I don't want to get the channel banned. They got the ban for showing off the Megatron gun about a couple months ago.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah, YouTube gave us a knock on that. So let's just not.
That's surprising.
Hold on, let me.
Especially given I watch like YouTube videos of Garen Thumb all day.
So they can't be on live. Like you can record it. And
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
it's not live. It's a live thing.
They don't want people
Gotcha,
offing themselves while they're live.
Makes sense. Good point.
Yep.
I never thought about it that way.
So this is going into work to be a desk bot.
Oh, okay.
What's in it? What are you holding in your thumb there?
A poo.
Poo.
Oh. Hey.
It looks like one of those like Mongolian style war hats.
Off for a second, it was the what is that thing from the head master series that they were going crazy over?
Oh, the plasma energy key thing.
There you go.
Well, hey, E, since we got that whole gun issue, I'll keep my arms below screen level then.
I heard the joke the first
Oh
time. It
my
wasn't funny
Okay.
the first time.
Okay. Well,
That's why I ignored it.
God
Dang, man.
Wow.
So Wolf sent me a picture earlier. Let's get you Motu fan opinions here. Let me know if this works or not for you guys.
yes.
Oh, that's cool.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
That
don't
actually
know.
is really
I
cool.
would say it's congruent.
It does, but I just don't. I think Merman should be riding something a little more menacing.
Ferocious.
I
Yeah,
don't know, man. That's
Well,
that
paint it
works.
black with some
But-
flames on the
Under the
side. What do you want
sea.
to
paint it black. What do I look like, a customizer? No,
It's under the sea. Kind of
So-
goes with it.
but it works.
Yeah, it's
but
under the sea.
It had me looking
Everything's
for other
better
type
down
of
where
things
it's
like
wetter.
this.
Under the sea.
So Rusty's in the chat. I have a sad thing to talk about, but we'll wait till after this.
Yeah, way to kill
It's
the
color
mood there, Scott.
congruent.
No,
So I think it's
no.
a win.
Yeah, I think number one, it's a win. And other than a shark, what else more
Yeah,
menacing
so
could he
with-
ride?
It's
Other
very
than maybe a
thematic.
crab?
It's very
A
on
crab.
theme.
Baby Kraken, something. I don't know. I just think
I don't
Merman
know, I
being
think
the
it was-
villain that he is.
I think it's hard to ride a kraken.
Hey, maybe not. You don't know. Have
I
you
do
tried?
know. I have rode. Yes.
Yeah, didn't you watch Aquaman?
Yeah.
That was him.
He wasn't riding it though. I just don't think you can ride a kraken. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think the seahorse works. Like, I don't know.
I mean, it looks great
Is it
together.
super
Now, is
colored?
that what is that? Where's that seahorse come from?
McFarlane.
McFarlane. Ah, hey.
McFarlane.
Interesting.
Then it's going to be relatively inexpensive, so who cares? Buy it.
I just think it's something more like She-Ra to ride.
She-Ra?
Mermista.
I think you. I think you'll understand what I mean. Like, it just
Yes.
doesn't kind of.
It looks.
Hence Mermista.
It looks. You're saying it looks.
Mermista, there you go.
She likes it big. That's what you're saying.
You're saying
Nice.
you're saying it's too feminine looking and not
No, it's not
intimidating
too.
enough.
It's not menacing.
That's what
enough.
I'm saying. You're saying, but it
Has
sounds
not-
like you're also
Yeah,
saying
I didn't say
about-
nothing about being feminine. I
Well,
said
you
not
said it
being
looks like something
menacing.
She-Ra would ride. So I'm assuming what you mean by that is like it doesn't match the energy. Number one, and number two is just not menacing. I get where you're coming from, but I think it works. I'm not trying to be a smartass. I'm not. I really am not.
Joe, you've got such a
good.
reputation that even when
I-
you're not
I
making a
know.
dirty joke, everybody thinks you're making a dirty joke.
I
So
wasn't. But no, like I see where you're coming from, and like it's not. I think you can. I think the armor makes it look more menacing, but I think it is hard to picture a pissed off seahorse.
fair point. So Rusty's on the show, and he's talking about his raffle, right? That he's doing for Kennedy's Village, and how he holds up this what is it called?
Diamond tap.
No, the new hot rod, Adamus
Oh,
Machina.
the Takara one.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna include this in the raffle, and so I literally, like, as he's saying that, I'm going, because I love that thing, and so hey, I would have another one. So I literally went in and like doubled down on raffle, and then it's like, only if we hit 300. And I'm like, oh crap.
I thought you were going to tell me he dropped it.
No, but so it's not included in the raffle that I just like, went in for to get it. So that's my little sad moment.
Well, it sounds like we
What
have
was
to
it
make
called
a
again?
raid to
Adamus
the Great
what?
White North.
It's the Adamus Machina is the series, I
Great
guess.
looking.
It's amazing.
It's
is.
the T Spark one, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Derek B?
What's up, Derek?
What up?
Derek, and here's the deal, Rusty, your freaking internet is back, Mister like SOS Internet. You could be on here right now chatting.
It's on dial up, so it's good for texting, but not for video.
We have a lot of fun with the guys, but yeah, His like line guy. Oh, hockey. Freaking Canadians. Who got their rock boxes? I got the rock box.
Yeah, I still need to get mine.
I got the rock
You
box.
got
I got
3
two
days.
rock boxes. One
I
for
got 3
me and
days.
one for the
Crap, I gotta do it
missus.
this weekend then. All right. I still need to get my BotCon ticket too. I got the hotel.
You could have hockey on the TV on silent and be in here with us chatting it up. We could even be rooting with you for your favorite team, but no, you decide that you're just gonna.
So G Square, he's got that Canadian Wi-Fi. He's got this image of a bunch of Canadian geese up on his roof with their wings going like this.
Yeah, bro, that Canadian Wi-Fi. I was like, I told Rusty, I was like, hey man, when you guys become the 51st state, at least you'll have good Wi-Fi. Is that more
I've seen
judgment
it now. I can see why you're bummed now. That is a good-looking piece.
The Adamus Machina? Yeah,
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
it is.
nice
It
looking.
honestly, it's one of the best, if not the best, Transformer figure that Takara has put out in many, many years.
Mm.
I don't know why Trey-Fi left. He's at work though, so who knows? You know.
Yeah, boss
Sure.
might have came in.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I miss the like when you talk about that being a good looking piece. Like I miss those kinds of excitement things. Like if like everything we get nowadays is kind of very, very similar looking, no matter which
Yeah.
company you kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you go with something like Kang Toys or something like that that's super stylized. But I feel like it's either something like that or Dreamstar, or it's Fans Toys X Transbots where those would look the same. You know what I mean? But
Nope.
uh-oh, IT done shut Trey down.
I know. His boss was watching the live stream. Hey, I
Uh-huh.
didn't know you were going to be part of this show.
Wow.
It's my favorite show.
Someone
You're going
showed
to
a
HR.
Someone showed a knife. We're gonna have a conference room.
I know. Jesus.
What kind of characters are you associating yourself with there, buddy?
Yeah, that's probably the biggest question. There's some kind of moral clause in his job agreement.
Yeah, we just
didn't
flagged our HR for him.
Yeah, we got him fired, so that's probably my fault. I'm probably the worst person here. But
I beg to differ. I think I'm closer to that end of the spectrum.
I said worst person, not most autistic.
I just like the V glasses.
I wish I need the R strength. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, man, when that chick, the dark-haired chick in V in the 80s, man, my little teenage self had a little like, what's going on?
I'm with you.
Scott,
I didn't
Watt-
care
I
that
also
she was
watched
a
the
li-
Beastmaster.
I didn't care
many
she was a
times
lizard
because of
underneath.
Tanya
Oh,
Roberts.
Beastmaster. Shit.
Scott watched that and his voice dropped 3 octaves.
That and the Bo Derek Tarzan. The ending scene
uh,
couldn't come soon enough.
Man, Derek's really pushing this rock box in the chat. I mean, he's like, he's dropping hints like with a freaking baseball bat.
Did
So
is minimum order requirements not yet met?
I don't think it matters this year much, but I mean, here's the key. You get that shirt, and it's kind of, like you were there. You were there that year, and it feels good. Feels good. As well as all the other little tchotchkes that they got going on in there. I mean,
They get you in the party.
what? Oh shoot, I don't have my wallet, but I have my my realm card in my wallet.
I've still got my paid to play Rock Realm of Collectors thing from Jersey. Haven't taken it off since Pickerton gave it to me that night. But like all my other rock stuff, I'm setting up downstairs for my own little ROC display.
I don't know what the shirt design is, Esteban, but I guarantee you, like I said, it's kind of like a rite of passage, right? You got the shirt. It means you were there that year. I was here.
Or you got the box shipped to your house.
And generally speaking, and I imagine it's the same this year. Maybe Derek can confirm for us or not that that JD is the one who designed the shirt, and JD's designs are always amazing. So
It's because JD's amazing, and that's mainly because of Chan.
I mean, they're both great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely, lovely people.
Yeah. So, looking forward to seeing them again. It's one of those things like them and well, I think Derek's about time wise about the same distance they are from us, but it's one of those things like I don't know. Just need to
Verbally
need
challenged
more
with
Ralph.
Hurricane PXs, I would say.
That's Jose.
Hey, what's going on, Jose?
What is he doing not online? He should be working out.
Dude.
Just kidding.
The only thing I see is workout videos and like literally like dance videos from Jose. Like that dude has two lives: working out and at the dance clubs all night long.
All night. Don't get me started with anything Lionel Richie. That's my favorite guy these days.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Because all the songs that he's written when I was younger, it didn't understand to me. It didn't register because when you're young, you don't understand adult romance, love, and the way life beats you down. And a lot of his songs is life beat you down kind of stuff. And so now I can relate. I can relate to him more than I can relate to Prince or Michael Jackson. In my youth, I had the energy for the kind of music that MJ had, right? And the thing about Lionel's music, it was just too adult for me that I don't get it. It sounds cool, I guess, but not the same way MJ registers when you're young, right? Then I go to teenagehood, and I'm beginning to understand what Prince was trying to say because I didn't understand the actual nature of things, right? Because when you're a kid, you're not thinking of that kind of stuff, right? But when Prince's music comes, all of a sudden it starts to tingle as differently. Then you get older, like I said, when life beats you up, that's where.
Did you just say it starts to tingle differently?
Well, I'm trying to find ways to keep it safe, right? Not say anything that'll get us.
Don't you dare get side at by E.
It tingled differently.
Because when you're a teenager, obviously your hormones just kind of lead you a certain way, right? So all of a sudden, Prince's music makes sense now. You're like, oh, I see where the genius comes with this. And then you get older, and again, Lionel, you got beat up in life, and all of a sudden his music makes so much more sense now. Sail on down the road, you know what I mean? His music makes more sense to me. Is more relevant to my life experience now. So.
Get your balls off that
Lionel.
speaker, Coco.
What?
What's up?
This is Paul R in the chat.
Get my balls off the speaker.
He's trying to pull a Howard Stern.
This is like I feel like this is Realm Hatton After Dark.
Oh, that's right. I understand the reference now.
Look, we're all here to have fun. We ain't here for a long time. We're here for a fun time.
There you go.
We get to see each other in person twice a year if we're lucky, maybe 3 times. We get these little snippets once a week, every other week.
No one told you not to. Well, move to the Northeast and you'll see everybody more often.
Oh, okay. Look, I've got beans growing right now. I don't have time
shit
to
about
move.
your beans.
He's got
I don't-
strawberries.
I got strawberries getting ready to be. Look, man, I've got to buy a quarter acre to have.
Listen,
to
you get some rhubarb going, and I'm coming over.
Hey, HR, let him back. Yay!
I'm putting this.
Maybe.
I'll
It's
find
just
me a
spinning.
rhubarb plant this weekend.
Rhubarb band, I'm telling you.
See, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do some rhubarb. I saw a recipe for a rhubarb pie where you just put down like I can't remember if it's sugar or brown sugar. You put the rhubarb down. It's basically an upside down pineapple cake, but with rhubarb.
Yeah. A strawberry rhubarb is also good. You got the sweet, you got the tart.
Yep.
It's
like a mayonnaise peanut butter.
What's that? What's that, Eric?
You got your sweet, you got your tart.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm kind of running out of space though. But yeah, I do want to do a little bit more. Like next year, do another garden.
Whoa, the man himself.
Uh-oh.
I'm just wondering, is this Rusty the mechanic or Rusty the that
It's Rusty from Christmas
Pate-
Vacation.
I hope it's Rusty with a U.S. flag over his shoulder with 51 stars.
I can't hear you guys talking shit about my country.
What was wrong with that?
Country of Mattel.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Rusty? Your bandwidth is enough so that you can have just the vote.
I told you it was audio only.
Dude, HR got homeboy in twice.
I know.
Yeah, looks like he's having connection issues.
Struggling.
Bro, just use your phone. Just use your phone.
Now?
You don't even have to go through we're talking to Trey Fi actually. So Rusty.
What's up?
What's going on, man? Is your team winning right now?
Yeah, they are. They're up 2-0, so I'm happy. You
Okay.
get me for 20 minutes.
That's a
that's
a freaking huge lead in hockey. So that's
not in the playoffs.
He was on his phone, but HR still got to him. Oh my goodness.
Using that work Wi-Fi, that's why.
Rusty, you and I were robbed this week by
man.
not being able to be on the show.
We're doing a part 2. We're gonna call that a redo.
Yes, we are.
Because man, that conversation did not go the way it was supposed to.
They had a couple of patsies on there that just would, kowtow to their opinions.
Well,
So, yeah.
one of them didn't even want to be involved in the conversation. I have avoided this question for 20 years. Pansy.
I'd love to go on, but Tuesdays is my D&D night. So
yeah. I was stuck in a plane, and Rusty had his Morse code internet cut.
So it turned out that it was apparently it was vandalism. Like somebody vandalized the local.
They forgot to feed the beaver.
Fucking network hub or whatever. So
you pissed off a moose, didn't you?
I don't know, man. Like I've never heard of anybody attacking a telecom housing unit or whatever, but it took them 2 days to repair the thing. So whatever they did, they fucked it up. So.
Well, our new strategy is divide and conquer. So right now we're funding the referendum in the West for their partition from Canada.
For Alberta?
Yeah, exactly.
You can have them and Quebec.
We'll take Alberta and Newfoundland. We'll give you Washington and Oregon.
No, we want Michigan. Oh, sorry. We want Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
You like the milk and the cheese curds, yeah?
Oh,
Vancouver is an amazing city. It's
Yeah.
an amazing city. And Rich, shoot, I'm a little too drunk. Richland, which is outside of Vancouver, best Chinese this side of the water.
We're talking
like
food,
Erie?
right? Not something else.
Yeah, yeah. Talking food.
Don't you do it?
Talking food. Vancouver has this gelato shop. It's in this like warehouse district of the city, but they got like more than 100 gelato flavors in the counter at any given time. It's really cool.
Dude, that sounds so for what's the word I'm looking for here? Hipstery. I went to the warehouse district to get gelato.
Do you literally have your hockey jersey on?
Fuck, man. Yeah,
Dude,
of course I
like
do. Come on.
you are a fan. You are
Are
a
you?
fan.
Are you? Hold on. Go lower. Are you wearing a seatbelt on the
Go
couch?
lower.
What? Go
Please
lower.
don't go. Please don't go
I
lower.
said, are you wearing
Joe-
a seatbelt
Joe
on
is-
the couch?
Joe,
No,
that's a
he's got the-
little. Listen, I met you once, man. Like you gotta take me out to dinner before.
And that's enough,
You know.
right? You fled back to the Great White North, but no, like the black stripe at your on your shirt, Les, it looks like a seatbelt.
No, it's just part of the colors.
I got that.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even ask. He did it. See,
You're funny. See, look.
Gelatos are delicious for
He's
the record.
back, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
not saying
Trey
they're not.
Five,
It's just
back in
saying
the house.
he's like, oh, there's this gelato place in the warehouse district.
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
Gelato.
And they've got this great yakitori place on the west side of
Listen to
the
this
city.
guy. I'm worldly and I don't know.
It's been a while since I've had that. That sounds so delicious right now.
Dude, I'm literally saving my Amazon points. There's a $600 yakitori grill on Amazon that's got the stone lining in around it, and I want that thing so bad.
I just miss Japan so much.
What are you doing, Joe?
I'm looking at what a yakitori grill is.
Oh, so it is a thin, long grill, and you use a special kind of charcoal inside that doesn't have a lot of smoke, but has a very high heat temperature. It's about a 1,500 degrees heat temperature inside of the stone-lined grill. And it sears the chicken when you put it on this, because it's on a wooden skewer. You put it on the yakitori grill. It sears the chicken very quickly so that the juices stay inside, and then you use the tori sauce, which is oftentimes like aged over time. And you coat it with yakitori sauce, and it's just like if it's done right, it's some of the best chicken you will ever freaking have.
Sorry, this is realm of collectors, right? Not realm of cooking channel. I don't understand what's happening right now.
So what we've done, we've combined Realm of Creators with the 3D printing and my farmage. Realm of Cooks with him. You know, so it's a little bit of everything.
I mean,
just like Manhattan is kind of is a slice of a little bit of everything. That's what this is. So
we're a kaleidoscope. We're a kaleidoscope of topics.
Which way am I going? Which way? That way. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
I can't find a
realm of harvesters.
It depends on the plant.
Hey man, we don't just have one love here. We might love toys, but we also love food, and we also love friendship, women.
So I did hear you guys talking about that Adamus Machina. That thing is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
The price tag is also absolutely ridiculous. But...
Hey, look, man, those little kids over there making it. Yeah, that's got to pay for them. It's for the, you know what? Really, it's for the children.
Okay.
They have a right to work just like anybody else.
Yeah. By the way, and the other thing too is like, so I was looking at the box and the packaging, and I'm still trying to figure out if, like, I think the Adamus Machina is not the actual name of the figure. I think that's the made.
It's a line.
Right.
It's a line.
They call it Rodimus on the box. So
yeah, no, it's the line. It's the series, if you will.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. And I didn't realize that it was in conjunction with Flame Toys either. So that's another interesting.
Yeah, because they made the original non-transforming figure, and then they made this. But this is officially licensed, right? Because Takara is behind it.
Takara Tomi's logo is in the upper
right.
right.
Legit,
So it's officially licensed. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna do this.
Before I step off here, because I'm at work and I got stuff to do. You write about how MJ Prince was the energy was great back in the day, and they didn't set us up for how life was. But a great song that I just discovered, and y'all can tell me how old it is, but that by U2, I still haven't found what I've been looking for.
Oh yeah, classic.
Yep. ooh,
Mm-hmm.
ooh. I'm like, yes, this is it. This is the
Yes.
soundtrack to my life right now. Still haven't found what I'm looking for, but you lads, I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna hop on and be in the chats, okay?
Before you leave, Trify, just so you know, that same song is also in the same album that has "With or Without You." Also, a really good U2 song.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and download that. Absolutely,
Yeah.
go ahead and download that. Sweet.
Don't do it at work. They'll get you.
The Joshua Tree, is that the
Joshua
album?
Tree. Josh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, great album.
Yeah. No,
Great album.
I oh my god, I think I'm feeling it all week since I heard that. I was like, oh my goodness, I need this. But you
Yes.
like I said, I'll be in the chat. I'll be around.
See you, buddy.
All right.
Paul R, this U2 has now infiltrated in here, and it's a little bit of everything. It's just once we get 2 sides from EE, then it's done.
So here's your Flame Toys and your Adamus Machina figures.
Yeah.
Oh, you had one.
Which one's which? Which one's which, Scott?
The Machina is the one on the right.
Yeah, so this one is the Flame Toys, and this one is the Adamus Machina.
Okay.
And like,
oh, it's okay. So the original Flame Toys is bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
I thought. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well,
But
no,
that's
you were right. It was his right.
I mean,
yeah, sorry, I had them backwards.
Yeah. They and here's the thing, right? It's not just about one being bigger. They literally look like they're the same quality figure. And the Flames Toys is a $400 figure, and this is a $200 masterpiece transforming figure. Like,
well, 250, 260, depending on.
yeah, I got it at Toy Dojo for $195.
Oh, really?
Sure did.
So Lou got me that at that Damage Freight place for $80.
Oh man!
Look, man, I give the man, dude, found some stuff, man.
I mean, yeah,
Lou's the people's champ, finding stuff like that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's an amazing figure. I if you have a chance to pick it up, I absolutely would highly recommend it. And the transformation is incredibly. It's intuitive. It's very cool. There are a couple of very masterpiece moments to the transformation. It's definitely a great figure. So,
gotcha. So
you're welcome.
G Squared said something about noise. Is anyone? I'm not hearing anything. Is anyone else hearing anything?
Like in the background, I kind of do. Not right now, but for whatever reason, sometimes I do. I hear what he's talking about.
And then there was
sorry, I had my TV on in the background. Is that maybe what he's talking about?
No, he's talking about feedback.
Oh, feedback. No, I don't hear anything.
No.
I heard it earlier, but I don't hear it now.
I wonder if it was Trey.
Oh, and 2023 Montgomery, never forget.
Well, on that note, it's 10:48. I think it's time we can step off here. We'll go unbroadcasted for you guys. I'll send out links. I don't know where the captain is. I guess he fell asleep behind the
wheel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he fell off the side of the boat. Who knows? Hope he can swim. Hope he had a life vest on.
Titanic dude. He's got to go down with it.
It's cold and dark out there.
Okay, is that a cow?
See, I thought that noise came from Trey Pie.
Yeah.
Did somebody score or something?
Who's got buttons?
Not me.
I make my own buttons, man.
That's you doing that?
Yeah.
You eat your own buttons.
God.
Scott, do that thing where like the confetti shows up in your screen. What's the? How do you do that? Look.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's dope.
stupid?
What
Whatever.
the hell?
It's an Apple thing.
Say it with me now.